Welcome to another episode of Blind Grillin'. I'm Chris Peltz, and today we've got a special guest. We have the owner of Big Easy Grill right here in Springfield, Missouri. Hank is with us, and Hank's going to be working with us making a Cajun dish. Hank, I'm excited about this and so glad you could make it.
Great. We're going to debone a chicken and stuff it with a dirty jambalaya.
Man, that's going to be amazing. Folks, stay tuned. It's going to be a delicious and awesome episode. So Hank, we've got stuff set up here ready. You're getting ready to put the jambalaya together. So why don't you kind of tell us a little bit about the jambalaya that you're going to be making and that we're going to be putting on the Big Green Egg.
We're going to make a sausage jambalaya dirty style. In the restaurant we do a Creole or a dirty. Creole has tomato, but we're going to do a traditional dirty jambalaya. It will only have sausage because your chicken, you know, is going to be stuffed.
Right. Okay.
So we're going to start with some rice. And we pre-cook this in the restaurant, so.
Now with the pre-cooked rice that you use in the restaurant, does that you just don't add as much liquid, or?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
And then we do a couple things a little different than a lot of people. We really use a lot of dark roux, and we're going to put some of that in here. So we need sausage. You know, in the restaurant world, you got to be fast.
You're right.
Now, a lot of people use chicken base. We're going to use beef base.
Beef base. Okay. Yeah, being blind, you don't move too fast. So, at least our viewers are used to things not going very fast. So, is that a broth or a?
It's a broth. That's right.
Okay.
Okay. Now, here's our dark roux, and we take flour and oil, and we cook it to a dark color.
Okay.
Okay. And that's going to add great smoky flavor. We put this in almost everything at the Big Easy.
And what kind of oil do you use?
This is just vegetable oil.
Just vegetable oil?
If you're making a little amount, you can use butter, but
Right.
butter tends to burn fast. We'll put a little bit of diced onions and peppers. And then this is a seasoning we mix in the restaurant.
Okay, just a Cajun
That's right.
seasoning?
Yeah, I mean, use what you can buy at the store. It's about the same thing.
Right. So some cayenne pepper probably in there?
Yes, cayenne, garlic powder, onion powder, lots of paprika. Okay, we're going to mix this all together. Now, it's really important that that roux we put in there gets totally dissolved. If you take a big bite of that, it's really bad.
So you've got stuff, or go ahead and put in. You put it in the cast iron skillet, or is that what you put it in?
At the restaurant?
No, right here now.
Oh yeah,
So-
it's in a deep pot or a cast iron skillet, and depending on how much you make, I mean, we couldn't make any
Yeah.
more than this.
Yeah.
But this will comfortably stuff 2 chickens.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just excited about that. So, because I know, because we made jambalaya on this program before, but of course we used chicken in it. But yeah, we weren't we weren't stuffing the chicken with it. So you've got just about everything mixed together as far as what you put in to the jambalaya, and just real quick, the difference between Cajun and Creole jambalaya.
Well, dirty and Creole
Dirty,
jambalaya.
okay.
Creole has a Creole sauce, which is a tomato-based sauce,
Okay,
and this would be red.
gotcha.
Creole being city cooking, Cajun or dirty is bayou cooking. So they they never really use many tomatoes.
Okay.
So this is a dirty jambalaya, which will be our stuffing for our deboned chicken.
Right, which
So
we're getting ready to get
that's
to.
right.
So is that ready to go on the
It
egg
is.
then?
Yep.
So we can go ahead and put that on here. Okay.
And this doesn't have to get real hot. It's going to cook again when it's in the chicken.
In the chicken. And you've already pre-browned the sausage?
The sausage, of course, is smoked. So no, I haven't.
Oh, okay. It's
I
just
haven't
smoked
cooked
sausage.
it at all.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Just some smoked sausage and then that rice, since it wasn't cooked, is it gonna? It'll just soak up what?
Yeah, it's parboiled.
Parboiled.
So it will soak up a lot of that beef base
Yeah.
that I put in there. And also, you want it to be able to soak up some of these chicken juices from the. But you'll see that it'll do that.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we're going to debone the chicken. This is the hard part.
This is the hard part. Okay. So we're moving on to the next step of our dish that we're making today. But this is something I think a lot of folks are going to be interested in because you're getting ready to debone.
Debone a chicken. We're going to take every bone out of a chicken, but the chicken's going to be left intact when we're done.
So it'll still look like a whole chicken.
Yeah.
But it won't have any bones in it.
No bones. You'll just slice it like a meatloaf.
Right. That's gonna be
Yeah.
amazing. All right, well, let's get to that.
And it comes real easy to some people. Some people that I've tried to teach this to have never been able to get it. So we have our whole chicken.
Now for the video today, we'll just have you do it, but I may have to have you back, and I'll have about probably 10 whole chickens, and we'll just go through until I get it right.
Yeah, we can do this. I think you could do this.
Okay.
And so we're going to cut the middle of the wing. So you're going to take off that section of wing.
Kind of like the tips.
That's right,
Yeah.
but at the first joint.
Right. Okay.
And then we're going to cut around. Look, that leg is broken. We're going to cut around the legs. And you'll see why we do this a little bit later here. You're going to pull these leg bones out through the inside of the chicken.
That just sounds neat.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Now we're going to cut around the top of the chicken next to the breastbone and the backbone. Okay?
Okay.
And this is just going to allow that to release off the... You'll see what I mean here in a little bit.
Now is this similar where you're at now to doing a spatchcock, where you just remove the backbone to lay it out?
Yeah, I'm ashamed, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one of the big things now is the spatchcock chicken, where they just remove the backbone,
Okay.
so they can lay it flat on the egg.
Well,
and it
yeah.
cooks a lot faster.
Yeah, and I do that. I'll cut through here, split it open, but I have never removed the bone like that.
Okay.
So now we're going to go around through the breast, just keeping it along the bone. And now we're going to go to the rear end of the chicken, and we're just going to start following the bone.
And I assume is that a fillet knife?
It's a paring knife.
Paring knife?
A sharp paring knife.
Okay.
And if anyone's ever had biology in high school and dissected or skinned anything, this will come real easy to you, because I used to do this a lot in college with different animals.
Okay.
And so we're just following that bone. This will make more sense to everybody here in just a second.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Once we start folding it back. Think of taking a sweater off. It's just like this chicken's wearing a sweater, and you're just going to peel it down, and at the end it will be inside out.
Now this isn't a dish that's offered at Big Easy.
If you give me 48 hours notice, and we do sell quite a few of them, but
Okay.
we do it to go.
Right. That's good to know. That's awesome. And is it only with the jambalaya that you stuff it with?
No, gosh, you can stuff it with anything. Breaded dressing. We do them with macaroni and cheese. Broccoli and rice. Cheesy broccoli and rice is good.
Okay. You can just get real creative with it.
Yeah. This is also, if you ever wanted to make a turducken,
Oh, right.
how you would do that.
Or I guess turkeys would be just as. Do you do the same thing with the turkey?
You do, and the duck. But the turkeys are hard to do just because you'll see here in a minute when you have to pick them up and cut down.
Okay.
They're big and heavy. So you can see my bone. Now there's your thigh bone. Now there's your thigh bone. So we're going to cut through that. Try not to cut your fingers.
Yeah.
I've done that doing this. And then, so here's your bone coming from the inside. Just going to scrape that meat down your bone. And there's your leg and thigh. Of course, he has two of them.
Right. We almost couldn't have picked a better day other than a little bit of a shower that comes temperature-wise. It's kind of a pleasant day outside.
Yeah,
this is
not bad.
great.
It was a beautiful August.
Yeah. I can smell this jambalaya coming together too in here. This is awesome. It smells great.
Well, when you stuff these and then you bake them, think of all that yummy in there, the inside with the chicken and the chicken juices and
Right.
fat cooking there. It's just the best chicken you'll ever eat.
And is there a seasoning you put on the outside or the same as what you
We will put we'll salt it and put Cajun
Okay.
seasoning. You'll also see that we'll season the inside of the bird while it's inside out.
Okay. Yeah.
So actually, we're just going to hold up our chicken and just start cutting down. Kind of messy. In case the health department's watching, I always glove when I do this at
Sure.
the restaurant. Okay.
This is a great demonstration, though. Just showing folks how to do this, and if they wanted to do something like this at home.
Yeah, it takes a little practice, but man, you can really Anybody I do this for is just amazed. Okay, there's that wing.
So now you're on the second side now.
Well, yeah, you just go around it, you know.
Around it, yeah. Okay.
And look, there's your chicken. You've got two little bones in here, though, from the wings.
Okay. And it's inside out now, though.
It is.
Okay.
Let me get those wing bones out of there. Trouble grabbing them. Close to done. And then, of course, there's a wing on the other side. Now, while we have this chicken inside out, we're going to salt and season it.
Which is great. You know, a lot of folks, just when they do chickens all together, they may put a little inside, or sometimes they just forget to put seasoning inside. But, I mean, this is getting really good contact. You don't have the skin in the way either.
Yeah, it's just all meat there. And now, we're going to find the end of this guy. Flip him right side up in, or inside, outside, back out,
Right side out,
outside
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And look, there's your chicken.
There it is.
Not
Wow.
a bone in it.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah. That's great. And so we'll go ahead in and open up the...
Yeah.
Yay.
Yum.
Yeah, really. It does smell good, though. All right. And then...
Now we're going to stir that up, and we're going to stuff these chickens with this stuff. And the truth is, it doesn't have to be real hot, because now it's going to cook again once we get it in our chicken.
So would you want it to cool normally? I mean, we can go
Well,
ahead, but...
Here's the thing, if you're doing a whole bunch of them, you put
Yeah.
plastic gloves on and you stuff these chickens by hand. We'll be
Okay.
able to stuff them with a spoon,
Okay.
and this will work fine. Actually, if you put it in there hot, it quickens the cooking time too.
Right, okay. Yeah, because I've cooked whole chickens with a Himalayan salt stone that's shaped like an egg.
Yeah.
They stick inside, get
Yeah.
it hot, stick it inside, and then smoke the chicken. That works really good. So,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've
Yeah.
never done that.
yeah.
You want to do this?
Well, let me get around you, and I'm gonna grab this plate setter to put in the egg real quick. If you want to
Okay.
do one, go ahead and get it done.
Yeah, and really all you're doing is feeling for that cavity of that chicken, and you're going to shove jambalaya in there.
Okay. And then I might do the second one. Put some gloves on.
Okay, now we're just going to start filling our chicken up. You know, this could be messy, but you know, you're just stuffing a chicken. Let's go ahead and put it in here. And you want to shove jambalaya up into these leg cavities where that leg bone used to be. Now you can get too much in here, and but all that will do is maybe cause the skin on the back to split. And then we're going to take some of this jambalaya and just put it here on the end. And we're going to season again. Don't need a whole lot on there. And there's your deboned chicken ready to bake. Yum?
That's awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
I can't, you know, I'm guessing it might take 30 to 40 minutes. Cook them at, 375 to 400. 400 usually works fine.
Okay.
Sometimes I used to cover the top with foil, and then the last 15 minutes take the foil off, but lately I've just left the foil off and it gets real crispy top.
Crispy.
Right.
So let's put that on. We're going to cook it to 160 degrees.
Okay. 160 internal.
Yep.
All right. So keep the egg at 400. I put the plate setter in, so we're at 400 indirect, and of course we will pay attention to that temp. But you say normally about how long?
Up to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Not much longer than that at 400
Yeah.
degrees. They
Right.
cook fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Unless they're cooking from the inside.
That's right.
Awesome.
Got hot in there.
Yeah. So we've got the stuffed whole chicken, deboned chicken that Hank did for us. So while we're waiting for it to cook, Hank, I wanted you to just kind of tell us a little bit about the Big Easy, because it's probably my favorite restaurant in Springfield, first of all. But love coming in there. But how long have you been in Springfield with the restaurant in your current location and some of the things that you've got there?
You know what? I grew up in northern Louisiana. I moved here as a teenager. But it's just always been in my blood. The Cajun restaurant's been open for 13 years now. We do all po' boys, oyster, shrimp, roast beef, chicken. We do the 2 kinds of jambalaya, etouffee. We have a great gumbo.
Yeah.
Uh,
The etouffee is my favorite.
Yeah, that's what you always get.
I know it, yeah.
Shrimp etouffee, medium heat.
Yeah.
We cook everything to order, so we season at that time. So if you're afraid of spicy food, don't worry. We can do it mild.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. And your fried pies, I don't hear a lot of folks talk about those, but I think they're amazing.
Yeah, sorry, we don't have them anymore.
You don't have them anymore?
No, but we brought in pecan pie.
Pecan
we
pie.
have a pecan pie and our bread pudding, very popular.
Okay. Yeah. And then, what about a beignet? Have you thought about doing that?
We've done beignets, but unless you do those all the time, it's kind of an art. It's like a baker almost. I can't bake.
Okay.
It's just an art.
Right.
They're hard to do,
Yeah.
so we don't really offer them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're located on East Sunshine, on the east of Highway 65, across from the Sam's Club.
Yeah.
What do you know the exact address?
3641 East Sunshine.
3641 East Sunshine.
Right.
Now you're open obviously for lunch and for supper.
That's right. Closed Sundays.
Right. Now the Sunday, or rather the lunch, right? You start at 11.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. And I would recommend getting there early
Yeah.
because it can
fill
get
it up.
crazy. Right.
Dinners are also very busy too, but come in.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we have a back room. We can do a party, small party in.
Yeah.
Just call ahead and we'll reserve it. We don't charge you extra for it. Just eat and drink, and
Okay.
you can have it.
Awesome. And then if you want a stuffed whole chicken with various different things, apparently you just need 48 hours notice.
Yeah, call me at 832-0040, and we'll talk about it.
Awesome. Definitely. We'll put all that information down in the description of the video as well. So we're going to let this bird go. We'll be back in a few minutes when it's ready to pull off. So folks, it's been probably about an hour with this stuffed chicken and jambalaya. So we're going to take it out of the egg, get you guys a good look at that. Boy, I can smell it. Boy, it smells good.
Yeah, looks great.
It does.
Awesome. Awesome. And the internal temp, what did we get the internal temp to?
I checked it and I just pulled it out when I saw 160.
160.
You know, you want your chicken to be 160.
Yep, right there in the breast.
Oh my God, that's good. It's a little bit spicy, but
Yeah.
not overly.
Okay.
Okay. Here, give me another fork.
Go for it.
Now, I'm just going to slice this like a meatloaf.
Just it doesn't matter which, I mean, whether it's the leg, the wing, or anything. Just
No,
right across.
yeah, and you know, of
Yeah.
course, the dark meat's here and the white
Absolutely.
meat's up here, and so get a little bit of that chicken out of there. Looks like we need another spoon, but I think I can make this work.
All right, I can go get one if I need to.
No, it's fine.
All right.
Okay, here's a little piece of chicken.
I can set those over there with those other.
Yeah.
Man, you know. Wow.
That's your jambalaya.
Right.
That's your chicken you're grabbing onto there.
And you can just tell it's just juicy.
No, it's just moist as
Moist,
can be.
wow, yeah.
Because it cooks with all that yummy goodness in there.
Oh my goodness.
And I just tell people it's the best chicken you'll ever eat.
That's amazing. Just, I appreciate you watching. Be sure and subscribe down on our YouTube channel. Check us out on Facebook at Blind Grilling as well. Twitter, Instagram, and all that kind of stuff. But I appreciate you watching Blind Grilling. I appreciate Hank being with us
Thank
today.
you.
Thanks a lot
Enjoyed
for
it.
coming. This has been fun. Remember, if you're looking, you ain't cooking.